Hello YouTube, this is Kuzil, and welcome to episode 20 of my KuzilCraft mod pack playthrough. Today's episode, we are going to solve a problem that I have, and it's going to be exciting, so let's get started. Alright, to start, let's see if you can see the problem. If I look around, do you see it? It's also a problem that's in here. Don't know if you can spot it. Alright, maybe there's some more in here. Some more problems everywhere. See if you catch it down in the comments. If you saw the problem, let me know in the comments whether you got it or not. It is the torches. They're everywhere and they're terrible. So we're gonna fix it. We're gonna actually make lights. So Mekanism has these lights. I just add them. Where'd they go? Okay, seriously? There they are, right there. Okay, right here, all the way, these glow panels, these are the lights. And to make these lights, we're going to need a bunch of new machines we haven't seen before, and we're going to get back into the biofuel. So, we're not going to use the biofuel as fuel, but we're actually going to break it down and turn it into ethylene, which is kind of like a gasoline. We use ethylene in real life, so... or ethanol really. So this is the ethylene, it's just a little different. Anyway, so let's get started. So to make this, we're gonna need 2 pressurized reaction chambers. So let's go ahead and make those. There we go, this thing right here. Let's see what this takes. Alright, can we find it? It's not any of these. This one right here. Okay, so this is gonna take an enrichment chamber. Just a bunch of really basic things that you've kind of seen me make before. We're going to need another crusher, and we're going to need lots of biofuel. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to craft these up. Alright, first things first. Going to need 2 enrichment chambers. So I went ahead and stored my steel casing in here. Made a couple of those. Now we've got the enrichment chamber stored in here. So let's make a couple of those. And then we'll come back in here and move this up. We'll put that there. And we're going to need to know how to make these dynamic tanks, which I think are fairly simple. Yeah, just that right there. So we'll store that there. And then we also need to know how to make these. So we'll store that there. So let's make a dynamic tank. Just double click here, and I'm missing a bucket. So let's make a couple buckets. Double click on that, craft 1 of those. Probably don't need more than 1, and I think these require 2 of these. So let's make 4 each. Oh, we don't have enough osmium. Let's grab, oh, we got a bunch of osmium here. Let's cook it up. I think I may have, no, I'm making iron right now. Let's toss that in there, and we'll let this cook up. In the meantime, let's run over to our house and smelt up this osmium real quick. Shouldn't take too long. I'll get that done, and then I'll be right back. And now we have osmium for days. So let's make 4 of those, and then let's go ahead and make... Oh, I'm missing a couple of those. Great. No big deal. We got plenty in here. Alrighty. Run back and forth. I don't think Logan quite got in the building. I can get far enough away. There we go. Good. Happy to have him back around again. Okay, so we've got 2 of those. Now let's go take a look at these lights again, just to make sure we've got everything we need. Oh, I need a crusher. So come over here to our crusher. Make sure I have the crusher selected. There it is right there. And we'll store that there. We'll just erase these for now. Okay, so let's make 1 of these. And I think I need to fill up a couple lava buckets. So we'll grab 2 of those. Grab some lava from right here. Okay, perfect. Can I make them? Oh, missing a couple of those circuits still. I'd like to have these attached to the system if possible, and I don't think it's possible. I think I just have to get what I need from there and just keep bringing it over here. That's fine. I don't mind. Okay, so I've got my crusher. Now let's take a look at the recipe again. Okay, so these lights are pretty cool. They don't need power. They just glow forever. It's awesome. I think they glow forever. All right, so this is our recipe. We're gonna need two glass panes, 2 glowstone dust. Fine, we're well stocked on both of those. And then we need these HDPE sheets. And I don't know what HDPE stands for. I think it's something like a chemical name, and I am not even going to try and pronounce that. So, all right, now if I left click on here, it'll show me the recipe for this, and I just need these HDPE pellets. Now to get these, I need to combine oxygen with ethylene, liquid ethylene, with substrate. Now I know how to get both of these, so let me just show you. So if I left click on here, I get substrate by sticking water and hydrogen in a pressurized reaction chamber along with some biofuel. So when I get done with that, I'm going to get the substrate that I need and the ethylene. So then I take the ethylene. It's not liquid ethylene, right? So if I go back to this, okay, I need liquid ethylene. So if I left click on there, I need a rotary condensator. So I'll take that regular ethylene that we're going to get from that first pressurized reaction chamber and spin it really hard until it becomes liquid ethylene. So let's make a rotary condensator. Right, here we go. I think this is it right here on the top. Sweet. So let's store that here. And oh, I could have used the gas tank. So we'll store that there. And I need this. So what I'm doing is I'm just hitting R when I hover over that. And store you there. So I'll double click here, and then I know how to make these. Oops. Oh. So we'll just hit R for the recipe. Make one of the. Oh, we're short on gold now. I'm not very well prepared for this video. I'll be right back. All right. I think we got what we need. Let me just grab all that we have over here since I'm going to be crafting quite a bit. Yeah. Let's just grab a bunch. You can always put them back. So I'll make one of those, right? Okay. I'm going to need one of these, and one of those. Perfect. Now we are done making. So we use this the crusher first. The crusher is going to have the biofuel go into it. This pressurized reaction chamber is going to make the ethylene the ethylene. Rotary condensator is going to turn that into liquid ethylene, and then this is going to make our HDPE pellets. Now, if the other part of this, if I come, okay, back in here, so this to get the substrate, we need water and hydrogen, which means we need an electrolytic separator. So let's see if we can make this. We cannot. So I need some gold powder. Actually, we probably can. So gold. Yeah, we've got some kind of gold dust here. And I'm pretty sure I can grab some. If I turn this off for a second, I can get a piece of. Oh, that's osmium. Alright. So let's grab. I'll just go crush it. Wait, do we have any iron dust? I might have some iron dust. Yep. So we'll just use this instead. And make one of those. Perfect. So let's dump all this back in here. And excuse me, and then make sure we're making the rotary or the electrolytic separator. Done. Awesome. Now I think we are officially done making the machines. So let's find a place to put this. We're gonna need like a little corner. Another thing that I've thought of to put in this room is I want to do like the upgrade automation in here. I don't think we need this whole room though. So let's put this kind of in a way that makes sense over here. So I'm gonna need water. So let's say we got water coming out here, and I'm gonna need a pump. I was mistaken. I need another pump. So pump. Pretty sure this is just, yeah, so 2 of these. And then I think we can make the rest of it in here. There we go. Perfect. Got our pump. Now let's grab our conduits. Let's grab all of these. Yeah, I think that's all we need for now. Okay, oh, we need a bucket of water too. I don't think I have any of that. So let's go grab that real quick. And then that's like all the input we're going to need is just water and plant life. And we're going to get lights out of that. How cool is that? Okay, got our bucket of water. Let's head back. Now, doesn't that look really cool? That solar evaporation plant, isn't that? Or a thermal evaporation plant, whatever. It's gone through several different names. It used to be called like, I forget what the first thing it was called, but then it was like a solar evaporation plant. Now it's a thermal evaporation plant. Whatever. Doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to put that there, and then we're going to put our power, let's say, here, for example. I don't know why. We're just putting it down for now. Like usual, I'll come back later and just make everything better looking. So then we're going to have our crusher. Let's put our crusher on top there. And we'll just run power straight through here. And I don't think I will make another one of those portable powers in this episode. I'll just do it off camera. So now we've got connected power here. Awesome. So then the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this pressurized reaction chamber. No. We're going to take the electrolytic separator. Okay, and water's going to come into this, and we want both the hydrogen and the oxygen out of here. So, how do we do that? How do we do that? How about we just stick it like this, right? And we'll put the water in the back. Or this is the front. So let's do this real quick. Let's put down this and that. Right click on there and extract and insert. Awesome. So this should be giving us hydrogen and oxygen. Now, come back here to the HDPE pellets and look at this here. So we need water and hydrogen. Hydrogen comes out the left side here. So, come here, Logan. Just have you sitting over here. You're kind of getting in the way a little bit. I want to build right where you're standing. Okay, so I'm going to put this here, the first rotary condensator, just like that. Okay. Now we're going to have, I do need some pressurized tubes because Ender IO doesn't have any kind of like gas, I guess. Let's see if I have any. I do. Make sure that's, yep, pressurized tube, perfect. And so then we'll take the gas from this side and alright, so let's say the back is yellow. Nope. So gases, here we go. Back is gas, there we go. Is that accepting it? Nope. Oh, that's got to be water. Okay, so all right, so I've got that. No, I don't. I don't either. I think that's because of this right here, though. So if I put this on gases, extract, I should have hydrogen coming into here. I do. Okay. So then I also want fluids to come in the back. I wonder if, no, let's do fluids on the bottom. All right, perfect. Now I'll take these and I'll just drop this, come over one, down, down, good. And then we'll grab our other wrench here, give that a whack, like that. Now if you shift left click here, it'll give you the, you know how like if I were to come down here and right click on this little gray panel, if you hold the wrench and you shift left click on the little joint there, you get the same thing. So that goes to insert. Now that should be having hydrogen and water. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, what's going on with you? Why don't you have any more hydrogen? Oh, right, because you put this on dump excess and dump excess. So now it'll continually make both. So that should be going up. Perfect. So now what we want to do is we want to get plant life into this. So we got to have the crusher. We'll just bring the crusher over here for now. Like I said, I'm going to come back and do this all a little bit different later. So let's say we're going to have items coming in the front, and in this one we're going to have items going out the back, right? So let's grab some item conduit. We'll put that right there. Configure this to insert. Configure this to extract without a redstone signal. And let's go grab some plant life. Okay, we got some seeds here. Perfect. That's plenty. So this is going to take, these are going to take quite a lot. This is going to take a lot of time to get these done. So it'll probably be a couple episodes before I have the lights entirely converted. So it'll be okay. We'll have to just kind of let it go for a little bit. So now that's automatically going to take out of here, right? And going to be dumped in here. So our byproduct is going to be the substrate and ethylene. We got 100 buckets of ethylene. So does it take 2 biofuel to make 1 substrate? Sure enough. Wow, that's expensive. Alright, so then we want to take that substrate. We want to take the, let's take the ethylene first, right? And spin that in a rotary condensator. So let's put that rotary condensator, I don't know, here? Sure, sounds good. Plop that down, and then we're going to take pressurized tube here, and we're going to put it down right there. And okay, so we're going to come over here, and we're going to configure this to input. This is going to extract with a signal, and then we're going to configure our this is going to output out the front. Okay, so ethylene should be going down blue. Ethylene is I thought it was a fluid, but okay. And then we're going to switch this to, no, we want concentrating. So I'll bet it has to come in the left side. So let's move this around. Put that there and that there. Come around over here, and we'll switch this to insert. We'll disable this. Now is that working? No. Yeah, it's gotta be considered a gas. So I know it's concentrating. Right, it says here concentrating. Let me mess around with this for a little bit, because that should be working. I'll be right back. I figured out my problem. I'm trying to extract gases with a liquid pipe, so that's not gonna work. You probably caught that and you were like, Steve, you're a dope. That's probably what happened. Alright, so let's try this again. We're gonna put this down, and you'll see that there is two squares. There's a big square and a little square. I believe the big square is the input. So it's cut of gases, and we're going to change this again to here, and then we're going to grab our pressurized tube, bring this over, and nope, I'm wrong. So we'll just rotate this like that. So little one is the input. So now we've got ethylene concentrating into liquid ethylene. Perfect. So the big square is the output. Awesome. So now we're taking a gas and we're condensing it into a liquid. Perfect. Now the other piece, right, is we need that liquid ethylene and oxygen. So let's bring the oxygen around. I'm gonna have to make more. It'd be nice if this was, yeah. I'll have to make this look better. Okay, so it'd be nice if I could just bring these around straight like this. I'm gonna have to go make some more tubes, and yeah, and then we can get it working. All right, I have the tubes. So let's bring the oxygen this way, and let's bring the liquid ethylene and these this way. Okay, good. All right, and then we'll bring this forward and we'll put our pressurized reaction chamber here. And we're going to connect oxygen, this liquid ethylene on the right. So let's do fluids. So we'll input on the right, and that should be, let's insert. This is extract. Always perfect. There we go. Liquid ethylene. And then the left side here, we're going to configure to have our gases input. So let's bring this pipe over. That should connect right away. And then set this to gases. Extract. Should be putting oxygen in here. Beautiful. Now we just have to get our items from this thing over there. So we'll take our item conduit. We'll come out the top. Sounds good to me. So that means we need to have our items up here. Auto eject. Set this to extract without a signal. And no, we don't want that to connect. So we'll grab this and just right click on it, and it disconnects it. There we go. See what I mean? Item conduits are the bomb. I just did not want to do that at all. What did I just do? Okay. Oh, these are energy conduits. I'm so bad. Am I out of? No. Okay, I was gonna be like, am I out of item conduits? Perfect. Just oh, that one got kind of off in the cut. Okay. Shift left click, and we're going to insert. Now let's configure this to accept items and the top, and we do already. So okay, are you not? Oh, where'd they go? Oh, they went back in there. Okay, since we had them going to the crusher, they went back in there. So here we go. In here, now this is going to be a byproduct of oxygen, so we're going to have to deal with that at some point. So this is going to consume the liquid ethylene, the oxygen, and we're going to get our HDPE pellets. Now, remember, 8 of these makes 1 of these sheets. So we're going to need a full stack of substrate, which means we need a 2 stacks of the biofuel to make one light. That's a lot. So I think I can get 2 stacks from half a stack of items, or of like plant life or whatever. So let's go take a look and see. Let's go grab our some stuff from our farm, and we'll crush it all up and come back and see how the thing works. Because I do want to make a couple of those today just to show you what they're like. Alright, I went and got a bunch of stuff. I'm letting it cook up now. Just kind of look at the process here. So it makes a piece of these biofuel. 2 of these make 1 thing. Those are getting sent over here. The byproduct of this is ethylene, right? And that ethylene is being pumped over to this rotary condensator and turned into liquid ethylene, which is then being pumped over here. We have a net gain of liquid ethylene, so we don't have to worry about that. But while that's doing that, I'm gonna kind of show you my crystal here, right? We're almost at 50%. This thing is being used a lot, and it's to the point where it's almost on all the time. So I need to kind of try and be careful. We're getting quite to our max. These machines here, we don't have any upgrades in them or whatever. So I definitely want to do upgrades. So episode after next, I'm going to automate upgrades. Those are the speed upgrades, the energy upgrades. It's going to be something similar to how these are set up in here. There's going to be bins on the other side, and just like there is out here. So I'm going to be able to come in and toss in what I want, and it will automatically process them and turn them into upgrades. Still need to finish my atomic alloy automation, so I just toss in the items in here and it makes my atomic alloys. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably move this setup over here so that it looks a little bit nicer. And then next episode we're going to come back and we're going to automate our farm. So it's about time we did that. It's been a long time coming. Want to get a few more of these. We need, like I said, we need a whole stack of these HDPE pellets to make one. Is it one? It might be two of the lights. So let's go take a look. So all right, if we come in here, yeah, it is two. So let's make these. So if I move that over and just make as many as possible. There we go. Yeah, that's going to give us two lights. So come in here and do Mechanism. Come to page 2, page 3. There we go. And we'll hit this over here. Oh, and it gives me 2. So that's awesome. So it gives me 4. So now these lights here are awesome. Let's get rid of these. Get rid of all our torches in here. Okay, so it'll be dark. It's going to go dark. I'm sorry. We've got lava here for light. So now if I put this down, I can put it up on the ceiling, which I'm going to do. Let's put it there. Oh, I can't put it on the ceiling? Are you serious? I thought we could. I was fairly certain we could put it on the ceiling. So that means we're going to have to put it on the walls. I kind of didn't want these on the walls. So that's what it looks like. Provides a significant amount of light. We'll put the other one kind of above here. And then we'll put the other one right there. Nope, that's not going to be enough light. That's okay. So we'll have to have a torch for now until we get one more, or a couple more. So yeah, I'm going to work on that kind of off camera. Get as many of these lights made as possible and kind of just run through here and light up the areas. I'm really sad that they can't be put on the ceiling. I wonder if I change that to like a regular block. Let's try a lab block and put it right here. Oh yes, sure enough. I'll bet that'll go there now. That looks kind of dumb. Please don't break. Okay, good. So instead of doing that, what I want to do, so it's down like that. That looks kind of dumb, right? Come up here to the top, and then I'm going to put another piece up here. And then we'll come down and just kind of have maybe recessed lights. Oh yeah, that totally works. We're totally doing that. So instead of this lab block here, I'll do something else. Like I don't know. We'll see. I'll play around with it. Yeah. But I think that's all the time we have for today. I've got lights. I can put them in the ceiling so we don't have these torches sitting around everywhere. And which means I can probably get a better spread if I go around here and just kind of do that everywhere, which I will do. So, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.